What's good? It's AP, one in the billion, and I'm back, and I got my son with me.
J Funk the Great, or you could call me J Funk Games, or just call me J Funk.
You want somebody to call you J Funk Games?
No, J Funk. Call me J Funk.
I can see if they call you J Funk the Great, but you want to be called J Funk the Games? That's one of your channels. Anyway, guys, rough stuff going on in the world as always. It's lots of issues and challenging to be a black man in any part of the world. And what we've been seeing is tough times for black men all over the world. But right now in America, we live in America, so that's what we're talking about. A young man, 46 years old, George Floyd, was killed by the police in Minneapolis. And my son, first off, I haven't even watched the full video. I saw the cop with his hand on, with his knee on the guy's neck, and then that's it. I have lived so much of this hate growing up that I didn't even want to see it. So my son, he has his own phone. He saw it. So what did you see, J Funk?
So the guy this police was there. 2 polices were there. But the guy, so the guy had his knee on his neck.
You have to be more specific, especially when you're describing something like this. Who's the guy? You have to, what did you see? Describe what you saw.
Okay, so I saw a white man.
And who was he? Was he just a white man, or was he
a police?
Okay, so be descriptive when you talk, okay?
Alright, so a white policeman was choking, basically, a black man with his leg, and he didn't really even do nothing. And he was saying,
Who was saying? They need to know.
The black man was saying, "I'm sorry, sir. Can you just please forgive me?" And after that, he just fell asleep and died.
So the black man fell asleep and died.
Yeah, and the people were
and you watched this. Yeah. How did you feel after seeing that?
It just made my heart, I don't know. Just made my heart feel weird.
What do you mean? Weird in what way? Describe it.
Sad.
I don't. You know I don't care. He asked me. He said, "Dad, why are you putting the camera on?" So just like when you guys saw the video when Kobe passed and he was smiling, he's smiling right now. He doesn't even know what I'm about to talk to him about, and he's just a 10-year-old kid. So, you know, for him to express his emotions to the world while there's a camera that we put here in front of his face, he's still innocent. But I tried to keep him innocent and not have my family watch this incident, because I grew up seeing all kinds of this stuff happen to people in real life. But my son has his own phone, so he was able to see this, and now I have to explain to my 10-year-old son about being a black man and what it's like being a black man. And see, smiling about it now. I have to explain to him about this stuff. So we happy people. We not angry people. We enjoy our lives.
It makes me sad, though, to see one of my people, the same skin color as me, get choked to death.
It feels bad, right?
Yeah. Especially
when he was unarmed. He didn't do anything that warranted him being killed. Why did he get killed? The cop
looked like he had fun doing it too. He was just like.
And that same cop had a hat. There's a picture of him with a hat. It says "Make whites great again." It's like the Donald Trump that red hat, that "Make America Great Again" hat. He had a hat like that, but it said "Make whites great again." So, what does that mean?
Shouldn't everyone be great?
What does that mean?
Everyone should be great.
You're right. That means that he's a racist. That's what it means. So different people are outraged, upset by this, and my son J Funk even showed me on his phone today where even white people that are on TikTok, right? Well, you showed me TikTok video. In the video, there's people across the world who are outraged and upset by this incident. So even white people are protesting with black people.
Mexican people, white people, and black people.
And what are they doing?
They were protesting about what happened. And then after that, so the car pulled up. The car was pulling up because they got so mad.
What car? You don't, I mean,
the policeman's car came up in front of the people and they were pushing the car. So they pepper sprayed them.
Who pepper sprayed who?
The cops pepper sprayed the people who were protesting.
Yeah.
And then one of them had a taser.
One of who had a taser?
One of the other policemen on the other side.
And what did he do with it?
He was going to shoot them, but they ran away. And then there was more people in the back. There was like sheriffs and like other people trying to get them.
So I wanna this video's not for kids, by the way. So, you know, I don't even know if I'll put it on YouTube, but it's definitely gonna go on the BlackTube. All right, if you guys aren't members already, join the blacktube.com. It's a platform where not only is there equality on the BlackTube, but you know, this kind of stuff where there's inequality and you're not being treated fair in this world. Well, in the world on the BlackTube, you will be treated fairly, and you won't be discriminated against because of the color of your skin. In fact, you can have pride and be celebrated for who you are. So join the BlackTube, y'all. But what do you think of that, watching that?
I mean, to be honest, he's kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just...
What is he right about? For one, you see that he's upset, right?
Yeah.
He's upset, and he's an actor. And, you know, based upon the role that he plays in Star Wars, it doesn't give off to me the strong black man. So because the role he plays was kind of like a weak black man in Star Wars, I didn't like him as an actor. I don't like the Star Wars with him in it, to be honest with you. Because he's playing some weak black man. They always got him, he's sweating all the time and all of this. Like, and he's scared. And then the little frail little girl, she's tough now. She's got heart and he don't got heart. But then now, we watch this and that boy got backbone. That boy is tough. He's not a punk. He's not afraid. He's the total opposite of what his role is in Star Wars. So that just lets you know, for one, how Hollywood, in the movies and stuff, they try to make us as black men feel that we're weak, that we're inferior. For one, they're making you feel that way. But then two, it lets you know that that's not the real him. And he is so upset. And you hear his accent. So he said he was just about to say he's from London. He's British. So what it shows you is that he is so upset that he can't help it. He is infuriated. He is so saddened by what just happened to the black man that was killed that he is willing to put his it's called his bag. He's willing to put his job, his title in Hollywood as an actor on films such as Star Wars. He's willing to risk all of that to say that he represents his people of his own color of skin that are dying. So
there's no problem with that.
My son already is has a budding acting career already at 10 years old, and I just want him to understand what it's like being a black man in America, a black man in this world. So because of that, I will expose him to things that most people might not expose their children to. But I will expose my son J Funk to those things because he needs to see what is out there in this world, and then I can be there as a father to help him understand what's going on in this world. So, but then it's still a fine line. You still have to train your child so he doesn't grow up with hate. You still grow up with love. As long as he's still smiling like you see him, he's growing up with love. So I want you to understand, we love everybody. Me and my family, we love all kinds of people, regardless of your skin color. However, we want to see great things for our people. We want our people to be able to accomplish great things. We want them to be able to live. We want them to be free. We want to see our people not live in fear.
It's like, what's even the point? Like, what do you get fun out of doing that?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Does it make you feel good to like do that?
I just want you to start describing more what you mean. Does it make you feel good to do what?
Does it make you feel good to just kill someone? Like, it's not a video game or something. It's real life.
Yeah, so it's sad, son.
And Daddy, if a black cop did that, he would have been dead like the next day.
If a black cop did that to who?
To a man, to a white man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But if a black cop did it to somebody black, they probably would let it go. Yeah. But it's sad times we living in right now, and you know, everyone needs to. For one, you need to pray. All right, we all need to pray to God, and we need to pray for unity. We need to pray for this world to be a better place, and I'm praying for everyone's safety. There's so many things going on, and I mean, this is just one incident that you got to see. This stuff has been going on for years. I grew up seeing this kind of stuff when I lived in New York, but then now everything is video. That's what Will Smith said. He said racism isn't on the rise; it's just being filmed now. So I can go on for days talking about stories that racist cops have done, or not even cops, just people in general that were racist, and they chased me and my friends with baseball bats when we were your age. Can you imagine a 10-year-old being chased by some grown-ups, all because of the color of their skin? Could you imagine you was at your baseball game and they chase you? But no, you're not at your baseball game, because at least you would have a bat back, but a 10-year-old swinging a bat versus a grown man. Like, could you imagine someone just hating you just because your skin is different than theirs?
I'm starting to think now, what if that I'm not even going to talk about that. Never mind.
What?
What I was going to say, what if Michael Jackson changed his skin color just because of that racist?
You think he didn't?
I think he did. That's what I'm thinking, and nobody talks about that.
People talk about stuff. You just getting exposed to what's going on in the world now, son. So it's hard work raising a young black man. I love you, son. I'm sorry you even had to watch that, and you had to be exposed to the bad parts of this world. I mean, you live a pretty good life, but there's bad people in this world, just like there's good people in this world. And you know what I mean? I want you to not only pray, but be wise,
Be aware.
protect yourself, and it's important that we travel in packs. We travel in groups.
Not just by yourself.
Yeah, and this is coming from someone who, growing up, I was to myself all the time. I've been all across the world by myself. Like, what? Angels all around me. They watch my front and the back. Used to wonder why every time I left my hood, somebody got clapped, and then it hit me. These cats put all of their faith up in their gas, not realizing it was me protecting their back. It's because angels all around me. When the angels are around you, they protect you. So I know I'm a man of God. I know I'm a man of faith. So I know I'm protected. So that's why I was not afraid to go places alone. And I'm still not. However, I do suggest that we travel in groups.
Together.
Because there's strength in numbers. There's unity in numbers. And not only do we need to do that, but guys, we need to build together. We need to stop the division, stop comparing our heroes to each other. It's like you guys are comparing basketball players. Who's the best at this? Who's the best at that? It's like, imagine there's a bunch of firemen, and you like, will we compare that? If we got two black firemen, like, man, who went in the most fires and saved lives? Was it him or was it him? Nah, man, the way he did when he go in the fire, he grabbed two people at once.
I know, it's like,
guys, that's stupidity. It's nonsense. Stop getting involved in nonsense, which divides our people. We don't need to be involved in nonsense. Let's build up our people, build up our heroes. LeBron is great. Kobe was great. Michael Jordan is great. The list goes on. They're all great. Greatness. Let's all build. I remember my cousin, boxer Jonathan Banks. I ain't no boxer. So we meet for the first time. I didn't even meet my cousin until my 20s because we lived in a different area. I'm from New York and he's from Detroit. So we meet and we got family members that's debating who's going to be more successful first. Who's going to blow up first? Is it going to be AP or is it going to be Jonathan? That's stupidity. Stupid. You're not supposed to be comparing us. We're supposed to work together. So then now you got a group of people that are in his camp that's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go with you, Jonathan. And then there's a group of people, oh, I'm going with you, AP. I'm like, so I deaded all that. I'm like, listen, this is my cousin. We all family. We all are going to eat together. We all going to build together. And look at it. What ends up happening? Me and Jonathan working together, building together. You know what I mean? So, guys, that's just a trick of the enemy, a trick of the devil. Don't let the enemy confuse you and cause division. Let's unite. Let's build together. And we can do so much more. Yeah. There's enough money for all of us. There's enough success for all of us. There's enough women for all of us. That you don't need what somebody else has had. You don't need to be covetous of what the next man has. You can get your own. There's kids that's jealous of J-Funk. Don't be jealous of J-Funk. Be inspired by J-Funk. Be great like J-Funk. He's J-Funk the Great. So be great like him. All right? Ask him how he's become great. Ask him how he's achieved greatness at a young age. We all have greatness inside of us. Let's build together. Let's grow together. Let's work together. I'm not trying to be the king of all kings. That's God. God is the king of kings, not me. All right? So guys, like I said, it's time for us to come together. Let's build together. The black tube is there. Let's all get on the black tube. Let's have a community where this community is for us. We can grow together. There's no powers and principalities trying to stop us from doing great things, we can do great things. All right? We can do great things through Christ who strengthens us. All right, my son's getting bored by this. He woke up really early today, and this is what he saw when he woke up early, right? So, guys, we love you. Someone love us. We love you. The body, we love you. I'm AP, 1 in a billion. Once again, Jay from the Great, and we out.
And you know it say, hey.